The war had dragged on for years, brutal, endless, and without mercy. I was Earth's last diplomat, sent to negotiate with the most feared monarch in the galaxy, Queen Xirentha of the New York Dominion. I was trained for weapons, for words, for betrayal. But nothing could prepare me for what happened when she slammed me against the crystalline walls of her throne chamber, eyes glowing like stars, and hissed, "You want peace, human? Then marry me." I had faced armies, but in that moment, I froze. The halls of the New York Capitol were carved from obsidian and starlight. Each step echoed like a gunshot. I adjusted the collar of my stiff uniform, eyes watching the insectoid guards flanking me, tall, armor-plated, and ready to strike if I so much as coughed wrong. "Do not speak until addressed," one of them rasped. "Noted," I said quietly. They led me into the central throne chamber. The air felt heavier here, charged with static and heat. A massive circular room stretched before me, rimmed with alien carvings that pulsed in dull violet hues. The floor shimmered like polished night. And there, on the dais, she stood, Queen Xirentha, tall, radiant, terrifying. Her form was humanoid, but enhanced, elegant limbs wrapped in living armor, skin like polished silver, hair flowing with gravity-defying grace. A crown of thorns and stars floated above her head, orbiting slowly. Her wings, semi-transparent and twice her size, arched behind her like celestial blades. My throat went dry. This was the one who'd shattered colonies with a thought. The one who'd turned fleets into debris. The one who held Earth's fate in a single word. And I had come to negotiate peace. "Human," she said, voice echoing like chimes and thunder. "You are bold to step into my heart of power." "Desperation makes us bold," I replied. She narrowed her glowing eyes and stepped down from the dais. Each step was silent, predatory. "You asked for peace after what your kind has done? You set fire to my star fields. You unleashed machines upon my worlds. You burned my sister's garden moon to cinders. And your fleets tore through our Mars colonies. I watched my own brother disintegrate on Europa." Her eyes softened, slightly. We stood, inches apart now. "I am tired of this war," she said. "So am I." Then came the silence. And then, before I could move, she stepped forward, faster than thought. Her hand gripped my throat, not choking, but firm. She pinned me to the wall, her wings flaring behind her, and her face inches from mine. My heart thundered. "You want peace, human?" she whispered. I nodded slowly. Her lips curled into something between a smile and a snarl. "Then marry me." The words hit harder than any blade. "What? Marriage. Binding. Ritual fusion. The old ways. You become mine, I become yours. Two symbols, united. No more war." My voice failed me. "Is this some political trick?" I managed to say. "No," she said. "It is the only way I can stop the High War Council from launching the extinction strike. If I marry you, a human, they'll be forced to recognize the pact. They can't wage war on one of their own. I'm just a soldier. Then become more." She stepped back, letting me breathe. "I could have killed you the moment you arrived. Instead, I offer you alliance, through fire and blood, through vow and bond. Marry me, and Earth lives." The room pulsed around us. "I'm not sure humanity will accept." "I don't care what humanity accepts," she snapped. "This is the only way. You're here. The choice is yours." I looked at her again. Truly looked. This wasn't about love. It was about survival. Hers. Mine. Everyone's. And maybe something deeper. Something that, in time, could become more. I took a breath. "I'll do it." Her eyes flared bright with energy. "Then kneel." I hesitated. But then I dropped to one knee. Not as a human diplomat, but as a future king. 2 weeks later, the stars above the New York Capitol shone brighter than ever. Entire fleets hovered silently, watching. Ceremonial banners floated across the sky. I stood beside her on the dais again. Only this time, we were equals. She wore her battle crown. I wore the colors of Earth. Before us, an audience of 2 galaxies stared. Stunned. Awed. "Speak your vows," the High War Priest commanded. Xirentha turned to me. "By star and blade, by death and flame, I claim you." I met her gaze. "By truth and choice, by peace and fire, I claim you." We touched foreheads. In that moment, the galaxy changed. The war was over, and I was married to the most powerful being in the stars.